Hey, what's up guys? Here with another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the interaction menu in GTA Online. Now, if you don't know how to, pull this up, just hold down on the, interact button on your controller. Just hold that down, it pops up, alright? It's pretty simple, I remember when I first started I was confused with this. So I'm going to make it pretty brief, not going to get too deep into it. I don't want to confuse anybody. But, the first thing is the quick GPS. I never use this. I don't know who does. But if you wanted to use it, you could. Like, for example, if I wanted to mark my Tonga estate, it would automate. Hold on. Here. None. Alright. So if I wanted to, quick GPS to my Tonga estate, it would automatically make a waypoint to my Tonga estate. That's really all that does. I would show them off, but there is like quite literally so many of these that it would just, it would take too long. Next, we gotta register as a boss. This is only available if you have a motorcycle club or an office. This is how you become a CEO or a manage vehicles. This is where you can request your personal vehicles, like your aircraft and your special vehicles. Not, cars like this. You have to call it mechanic. But this is how you return your vehicle to storage. That is how you do that. Also, if you have some of this stuff which I don't have a transporter. If you have any of the remote controller cars or vehicles, this is where you access them. There's a vehicle organization here. I don't really care about doing that right now. You don't have to do that. Go back here. Vehicle preferences. Now this is where you can change the access of your vehicles. So usually I have this on friends, but you can change it to whatever you want. If you keep it on everyone, anybody and everyone will be able to get into your car. So if you don't want that, just put passengers or friends or no one. I'm gonna keep my own friends though. Now here's service vehicles. This is this is your services pretty much. Your yacht, MOC, Avenger, Terabyte, Kasatka, Acid Lab, where you would do it here. That's how you do it. You just go in there and you come up. Health and ammo. This is where you can buy your ammo. You can literally just buy your full ammo just like that. And you're stocked. This is also where you can use your body armor and snacks. Now you can't buy armor and snacks from here. But this is where you can use them, as you can see. Also, if you have a ballistic equipment, which I don't have, that's where you would get that. If you wanted to disable your custom weapon loadout, which I do have a custom one right now, this is how you disable it. Next, we got appearance. This is where if you change your appearance, it is 100 grand to change your character's appearance, like their actual face and whatnot, and skin color, and this is where you actually go to change your characters, like actual facial features, just like the beginning of the game. So you can always do that, but it is 100 grand, so keep that in mind. Accessories. This is where you can, use your masks and whatnot. So you can also put on helmets, right? But that's where you can put on your helmets and whatnot. Pretty much all your accessories. They're gonna be right here. Gloves, everything. Parachute. You can also put on your parachute here. You can change your parachute and all that good stuff. You can change your outfits from here if you have them saved. This is where you can change them. Stunt racing outfit. This stuff isn't really important, but this is where you do your emotes. Right here, your action. This is how you do your emotes. If you guys ever wanted that. That's pretty much all that is. It's just some emotes. Next is challenges. This is where you see your daily and your weeklies. Nothing much to that. All collectibles. Now this, I do not do. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I do not do collectibles. But if you wanted to see your progress of all the collectibles you can find on the map, here they are. Also have daily collectibles, your discount vouchers if you have any of those. I currently don't. I'm sure you can get some of these on the wheel. Preferences. Now this is how you choose where you want to spawn, and a bunch of other good stuff. Like if I wanted to spawn at the Tongva Estate, my mansion, every session I would spawn there. You can also do your last location, random. I wouldn't do random because you could spawn across the map. You know, I wouldn't do that. I would definitely at least put it your home, or you know, your last location. I wouldn't put random. You can also do some phone contact favorites. Like some of these I don't put on are like Rusi, Julia Nikki, Sapphire. I mean, guys, why would I? Well, don't think I'm like that. I mean, I would never do that. But yeah, I mean, just the ones you don't want, just non-favorite those. Radio station favorites, I have them all favorited because why not? I guess. I mean, you could favorite which ones you like, which ones you don't like. You have a media player here, voice chat, player targeting priority. That's pretty much the main stuff of that. You can do impromptu race. This is also where you can enable passive mode. You know, if you just don't want to get shot at and you're in a public lobby, you know, you can enable passive mode. But in passive mode, you will not be able to shoot. You cannot take out your weapons. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, comment if you have any questions or tips you want to know. As always, I'll catch you guys later.